Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. Are you ready for your 73 questions?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Perfect. So can you tell me who you are?
My name is Aleezeh Usman. I'm a junior and I'm studying computer science.
Okay, what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about reading, writing, programming, and also cooking at times.
Amazing. Why did you choose FAST?
Mostly, it's very much known for the career opportunities that it opens up for its students, and it's very extensive. It helps you grow as a person.
Are you happy that you chose FAST?
Yes, I am. I think I've grown a lot since I've gotten here.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how similar is FAST to other universities, such as in movies? 1 being like nothing and 10 being like totally similar.
I think when it comes to movies, they really romanticize the idea of universities. I feel like FAST is pretty much nothing like it. I'd say like a 3.
How would you describe the campus life here at FAST?
The campus life at FAST is interesting and it's engaging, but only if you're the kind of person who can go towards it. It's not something that will come to you. You have to step forward for it.
What extracurricular activities do you take part in?
I'm very active in FAST Adventure Society. I've also been a part of FAST Production Society, and I like taking part in all kind of activities that happen, especially NASCON, which is our flagship event.
Let's move inside, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I'd like to show you around.
So what games is FAST known for?
FAST is most popularly known for football.
All right.
What is your and your friends' favorite activity to do on campus?
We like playing volleyball, board games. They definitely help pass the time.
Where do you and your friends usually hang out?
Near the basketball area. There is a lot of people there, a lot of life, a lot going on over there.
What is the most crowded place on campus?
Definitely the cafe.
How is the experience of taking morning classes?
It's not fun, but the day does end early, so that's nice. Now I need to drop something off at the one-stop office.
Oh, which office is this?
It's basically like customer care, but for university, we call it the one-stop office, and anything you need, it's in here.
Okay, perfect.
Come on.
So tell me, who do you look forward to most seeing in the university?
The cats. Definitely the cats. They're adorable.
Have you ever been a part of any campus protest?
We don't really have campus protests, but we definitely have a lot of protests on Twitter, and I'm always a part of those.
Okay, so what makes FAST stand out amongst most other universities in Islamabad?
I feel like FAST has a way of making people grow, making them better individuals for the industry, and that's what makes it stand out.
If you had the opportunity to transfer to another FAST campus, would you?
No, I actually like Islamabad as a city a lot, and I like the environment here. It's very helpful for a person to learn and grow.
Do you like the dining hall of your campus?
Most of the times I don't because there are too many people there, but sometimes I do.
Can we go see?
Yep, we're on our way there right now.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the cafe?
The cafe, I mean, the food is definitely something that helps you survive the day, mostly. But I would call it a 5. It has its good days and its bad days.
What is the speciality of FAST Cafe?
The roll parathas. I would definitely tell anyone to try those.
Okay, so what is the worst thing you've eaten in your cafe?
I had the Chinese rice ones. Usually they're good, but that one time they were not good.
I have heard a lot about the wisdom tree. Can you tell me what's the hype about?
We're almost there right now, and I'll just show you. It's basically the hub of the university where everybody hangs out. It's really all free, and it just feels nice to be there. Here it is right now.
So, what is the best memory on campus?
After 5 o'clock, when the classes have ended, the vibe of the campus is something different. Everybody's just hanging out, enjoying playing games like volleyball or board games and stuff, and that's the best part.
What clubs are you involved in?
Currently, I'm the Deputy General Secretary of FAST Adventure Society. I have previously also been part of the Operation FAST Production Society.
So, which club do you think is the most famous around here?
I mean, there are are a lot of clubs doing a lot of great, interesting work. I mean, NUCS is good for their webinars and very informative, very helpful for people to grow. FS is always the fun part. It brings out, it helps you grow extracurricular because academics is not all you should have. And FPS brings out the creativeness in the students.
Can you describe your ragging experience as a freshman?
Luckily, I was not ragged, although a senior did try, but I was saved from it. But it's not that bad, just harmless pranks.
What subject or course interests you the most this semester?
This semester, I'm enjoying natural language processing a lot, and software engineering has been fun.
Okay, so can you tell me what does a typical day at FAST look like?
Well, it always starts from here, the cafe, where we are right now. Breakfast, classes, and then we have some time for ourselves to enjoy, play games, hang out with friends, catch up.
Looks pretty empty, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's because of the COVID situation. Usually it is nothing like this. People everywhere, you can't find people.
Okay, so do you have anything in mind to do after graduation?
I'm not entirely sure. I like to keep my options open. I just hope I get a job, first of all.
Okay, what is something you'll miss after graduation?
I'll miss hanging out here. I mean, everything that I don't like about this right now, even the food that isn't always great, but I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss hanging out with my friends and meeting everyone every day.
What is one good thing about FAST?
It brings out the best in you in the worst of situations. It helps you cope with situations that are overbearing, difficult, and helps you deal with all kinds of workload. I don't think after FAST anything would seem too hard for you.
Well, sounds good enough. What is the one thing that you hate about FAST?
Sometimes it gets you a little too much. I mean, definitely everybody has their breaking points.
Okay, so which is the most famous department among students?
I think every department would like to think they're the most famous, but CS probably would be the consensus. Oh, and this is, by the way, where we all like to hang out outside of the cafe when it's too filled up and when the weather's nice.
Okay, so what is your favorite weather to experience here in FAST?
Not this, definitely rain.
All right, so can you tell me why is the computer science department famous?
There are a lot of different, because that's the majority, most students are in computer science, so there are a lot of different types of students. We are mostly handling events and most trips and stuff.
Which department throws the best parties?
CS.
How long do these events usually last?
Probably till 12:30 a.m. around.
Can your school be cliquey?
I don't think so. I've never experienced it myself. I think everybody is engaging, everybody interacts with each other, all the departments do.
Okay, this is an interesting question. If FAST could be a snack, which Pakistani snack would it be?
Student chutney, because it is definitely bittersweet and it doesn't start out really good.
Do you play any sports here?
I play volleyball and badminton, but don't ask me if I'm good at it, because the answer is no.
How much has FAST changed during your time?
Well, this building that you see behind me, it wasn't there when I first came. It was in the process of being made. So when I came here, this was all just construction area. Other than that, the environment is still the same.
So, what is your opinion about the tech and the labs here at FAST?
The tech in the labs are great, and they're constantly improving.
What is the one song that can describe your experience here at FAST?
That's a difficult question. Probably Eetabar, because when you're here, you don't really realize what you're doing and everything feels very confusing, but eventually you're going to start trusting the institution and what it's making you to be.
Wow, that's an amazing explanation. So does FAST have a mascot?
I haven't seen it a lot, but I think it's a snow leopard. Oh, and that's another view of the wisdom tree you'd like to see. It's beautiful.
So what event do you look the most forward to in a year?
NASCAR. It's our flagship event, and all of the departments work together to present the best of them and try to show what is the most interesting part of it. For example, CS has a lot of different games that you can test your skills in, and same with EE. They have Robo Wars, which is so entertaining even if you're not into robotics. And yeah, FSM also has a lot of interesting business competitions.
So what is one thing that you really love about NASCON?
I like that everyone's working together. The effort that it goes into presenting that event, like making it happen, that's the best part.
Winters or summers in FAST?
As you can see, summers are hard. Definitely winters. They're more fun.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've seen someone do on campus?
I'm not sure, we can do a lot of embarrassing things. We have a lot of glass doors. People don't open them all the time.
Have you seen any celebrities here on campus?
Quite a few. We have a lot of celebrities come in, especially during NASCON. For example, we had Aleezeh Usman, we had Imran once too. A lot of people come around.
How are the teachers here at FAST, and who is your favorite teacher?
I think it's very hard to pick favorites because there are a lot of amazing teachers, and every teacher is someone that you can learn something from. The teachers are very helpful and accommodating.
Okay, who is your ride or die here at campus?
I have probably not very many.
How would you describe the vibe of the campus? How are the people here at FAST?
There are all kinds of people. A lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different personalities.
How late does your library stay open? Is it only a quiet space, or does it also have social spaces?
It does have social spaces. It's somewhere that you can hang out, have discussions, mostly study discussions happen there, and it's open till 8 p.m.
So can we maybe visit it a little later?
Yeah, sure. It's right in that building.
Okay. So how often do you see the campus director?
We see him a lot actually. He's usually walking around, making sure, supervising.
Okay, so fill in the blank. If I knew dash about my school, I would have never chosen it.
I knew how much workload they were going to throw at us.
Okay, do majority of the kids in your school want to change the world, or do they just want to be rich?
I think the answer that everyone would want to give is change the world, but changing the world is a lot of work, so probably get rich would be easier.
Nice answer. So do most graduates leave with jobs?
Yeah, actually they do. That's the best part about FAST.
Is your school academically competitive, or do you guys help each other out?
There's a lot of healthy competition definitely, but people do help each other out. I've always found help when I needed it.
If you could change one thing about your school, what would you change?
Probably the workload. There is a lot of focus on academics. There needs to be a little more on the extracurriculars too. Although recently there's been a lot of developments. For example, this entire area, we're adding more stuff for people to do, more sports, more focus there.
So can you tell me, what are the recent developments that the administration has done here?
They recently put up all of these fences, made a proper tennis court, and they're trying to make a FIFA standard futsal court.
Absolutely amazing. So maybe we can move on towards the inside of the building now.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Hey guys, we're in our library right now. Around me are all the course books that you could possibly need for your studying or research. On the left, we have study rooms where you can do your discussions. On the right, we've got our lab. I'm mostly here because I love writing, and this is where we mostly do public discussions. And we gotta be silent here. Let's go. Now we're gonna skip over all the classroom because they're all the same, and I'm gonna show you my favorite place in the university. Come on. Hi there.
Oh wow, so this is the rooftop, right?
Yep, and as you can see, we're very eco-friendly. All the solar panels are what power our
So what is one stereotype that in FAST that holds true?
It is hard to get grades. I mean, that is something that will definitely be true.
Okay, so what are those things that makes the toppers distinguished from the rest of the students here?
To be a topper, you need to be really hardworking. I mean, the amount of hard work that probably a normal person can't do, and a lot of dedication.
Okay, so how many hours of sleep do you usually get?
Me, personally, probably around 3 to 4 hours on average on bad days.
Okay, so can you name at least 3 of your favorite seniors?
I mean, most of the seniors, all of them have been so helpful for me. I don't think I can categorize them into 3.
Alright, so what was the coolest project you did this semester?
We had this art gallery that we made in software engineering. It was very fun to implement.
Did you ever cry in the university?
Not in the university, but I've probably cried on the bus back.
What time of the semester is when you feel the most pressure?
This time, when you have all of the projects and the assessments due at the end of the year.
How diverse is FAST?
FAST has people from all kinds of socioeconomic backgrounds, and it's a wide variety of people that you get to meet here, but there's definitely more work that can be done in that department.
How big do you think is the cultural shock when people come from different provinces or different countries?
There definitely is a cultural shock. Even if you're in the same city, a university is a lot larger institute, so you do feel the shock, but over time you learn to overcome it and adapt to it.
lastly, is there any advice that you want to give to the future FASTians?
I mean, if you want to enjoy a view like this is definitely the place to be. Although, we have to say, this is a special privilege for right now. The rooftop is kind of a no-access area.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being with us today and taking time out today. We absolutely loved having you with us.
And I love being here. It was really fun getting to know you and helping you get to know FAST.